Slide presentations can be fab or drab depending on a few simple design elements. Fab ones can help strengthen the ideas being presented, while drab ones can leave an audience feeling uninspired and confused. And no one wants that, least of all your audience. Hi, I'm Andy and I'm the design lead for presentations at Canva. In this tutorial, I'll show you templates that are undeniably fab and easy to customize, along with the elements creators have used to create such eye-catching designs. But first, I'll start by showing you just how easy it is to access all of Canva's free and pro user templates. Just type presentations into the search bar like this, and a whole range of designs will appear. If they have a crown symbol, it means they are only for pro users, but all the rest are free. If you're starting out, take your time to scroll through the selection and don't worry if there's no obvious choice. It's just a matter of figuring out which template is best suited to the style and mood of your presentation. To see what I mean, let's take a look at some of my favorite templates and categorize them by style. Even though the designs are quite different, some of them convey a similar mood or message. I'd say these ones are fun and playful, while these ones have a more corporate feel. Let's start with the more playful ones. Playful designs are great for introducing a vibrant person, product, or brand. They are also commonly used to present educational concepts because they're warm and inviting. Despite being distinctly different, each of these designs feel fun and playful. This has been achieved by using bright colors and the elements that look handmade. In this design, the creator has used a handwritten font and torn paper edges. It looks a bit like the page of a journal, which makes it feel personal and friendly. The doodles and illustrations help further engage the audience, adding energy to the layouts. You'll notice on this slide design, we've actually got some information that you might find helpful. The 20-30 rule. Have you heard of it? The 20-30 rule is basically this. Limit your slides to a maximum of 20 and don't talk for longer than 20 minutes. Make it snappy to keep attention. And keep your font size to a minimum of 30. Keep it large to focus on the most important ideas. Remember, the audience should listen to you, not read a novel. Polka dots and other bright geometric shapes have been used in this design to give a sense of fun and freshness. The monochrome polka dot background helps the content jump off the page, giving the presentation a strong, recognizable identity. I love how they've used the iPhone frame as well. Search through frames in the Elements tab and you'll find a range from desktop computers to alphabets that you can insert images into. There are thousands. Finally, I'm loving the use of circular shapes here. It references the polka dots, but also softens some of the more rectangular frames. And this design's fun look has been achieved with vintage fonts, pastel tones, and youthful imagery. The creator has used colors like pastel pink, orange, and turquoise, as well as floral illustrations, plus a bold serif font. It's super important to use imagery that has the same color scheme of your design elements. It creates cohesion across the whole brand and presentation. If you're starting with images first, then you can scroll down in the color menu and Canva will create a palette from the prominent tones in the photos. Smart, huh? Now let's look at a design with a more corporate feel. The first thing that says corporate to me is the use of color. Both designs have chosen a primary color and a monochrome palette. The blue tones are subtle and calming, which invite the audience to focus on the information being presented. Compared to the previous design, you can see how the mood has changed from playful to professional. Corporate designs like this are best suited to audiences who simply want the facts. Think professional services like architects, accountants, engineers, and lawyers. While they may appreciate great design, what they're really interested in is the content within it. First up, I want to talk about this design because I like how the creator has used a stock image for the background. It's subtle, but very effective because it adds depth and dimension. Let me show you how easy it is to achieve this look. Start by selecting a stock image that aligns with the idea of the presentation. Here, a creator chose a geometric pattern that could symbolize building and construction. They've selected the image and dragged it onto a background color. Next, they've adjusted the transparency so the image is less dominant and the background color can come through. It's effective, isn't it? There's also a nice use of background remover here too. It's a pro feature, but it's super powerful and so easy to use. Just grab an image, hit the edit button, select background remover, and it's bye-bye background. Stock images have also been used in this design to help tell a story of a travel agency. The sky immediately makes you think of travel without saying anything. Using arrows is another trick to get the audience to look at something without using a word. Once again, the arrows are subtle, but they direct the audience's eye around the page. Arrows also create a sense of movement which aligns so well with the brand identity of a travel agency. Here we have a couple of modern and futuristic looking designs. Both have used thick sans serif fonts, included pops of neon among muted colors. Modern designs are excellent for communicating future company goals and projections. They also align well with presentations about innovation and technology. This design in particular gives the impression it's about technology because of the glitch effect made using different lines and shapes. You can see how the creator uses it through the presentation to create consistency and highlight different elements on the page. They've even used the same color to create a graph, which brings me to my next point. Graphs and infographics are great for showcasing information in a way that's easy to read. On Canva, there's a graph maker which allows you to make all kinds of graphs and charts. You can see the pie graph in this design. Going back to the other modern design, you can see it includes a bar graph as well as a basic timeline and flowchart. Another great feature in this design is its use of borders. See how the creator has used borders and rounded elements throughout? This design trick helps create a visual hierarchy and draws the audience's attention to key information. The final design I want to show you is what I'd describe as classic or elegant. This is largely because of its simplicity. Everything is straight and clean with only one color used outside of grayscale. It also features simple imagery that speaks to the natural aesthetic of the brand. Elegant designs like this symbolize beauty and simplicity, so they are great for luxury goods and services. Think day spas, resort wear, and face products. That said, simple designs like this can be used whenever you want to let the info speak for itself. Hopefully now you feel more equipped to create a presentation design that communicates the style and mood you're after. Remember, if you're struggling to make something from scratch, there are plenty of templates on Canva to help you get started. Speaking of templates, I've got one more thing that I want to show you before you go. See this little picture? That indicates it's been designed by one of our Canva creators. When you click on the picture, it'll take you to their profile where you can see all their designs. If you love their style, you can even follow them and get notifications when they publish new templates. Let me know in the comments which template or style you like best, and subscribe to our channel to be notified when a new video like this drops. Or maybe try out one of these suggestions to keep watching.